You need to shut the fuck up.
Hey, motherfuckers. This is Minx. Suck my balls.
WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio.
Hi, Lieutenant. How are you doing? Aw, did you find your land nav point, Lieutenant? Good job, Lieutenant. You get a
Expert Action Badge.
put on your uniform right,
Expert Action Badge.
show up to work on time,
Expert Action Badge.
qualify on your weapon,
Expert Action Badge. Badge of Action.
find your guidon.
Expert Action Badge.
That's right. Just doing your noble warrior task and drills, you get a
Expert Action Badge.
Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
Please enjoy the show. Shots.
Shit in a bag, Pogue. Badge of Action. The voice of U.S. Army. WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio. Action Badge.
This is Randy Couture, and you're listening to WTF Nation Radio.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Tied Up Tuesday on this March 13th, 2018. I'm your host, Minx. Down there is Gray Cloud. What's up, everybody?
Good evening, nation.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. Dude, you guys didn't hear it, but Gray Cloud did. My impression of an A10 fucking nailed it. It goes like... Right? Yeah.
Sure, let's go with nailing it.
Dude, fucking nailed it. I did. Like, you do that right next to, like, an A10, it sounds exactly the same. No, there's no difference. I don't care if you're right. There's no difference.
Yeah, let's go with that. Well, we'll just leave it at that.
Shut up. How have you been?
Been good.
Yeah.
Been good. A little tired still, but it's it's good. It's all good.
Like the time change fucking you up?
Time change, school, routine shit. I've surpassed 65,000 miles in my pursuit of my degree.
You could move closer.
Yeah, well, there's this whole job thing that
a yob.
that I have to have too.
The yob. Hello, everybody.
Yes, there's a good point in the Facebook live chat. An A10 doesn't spit all over your mic.
I have the little screen protector, so I didn't spit all over my mic either. Boom.
Anyways.
It's true, I didn't. I spit all over this thing, though. All over.
All over it.
Freaking, you weren't here on Friday when I got super, super excited. So for those of you who weren't here and joined us on Friday was our 3-year celebration birthday. But after our guest, Spencer Boyd, I was talking with Pookie during the third hour, and oh my God, Gray Cloud. Oh my God. Like, you'll appreciate this because you're old enough.
Thanks, I guess.
You're welcome. The 80s cruise that, like, I've been talking about for, I don't know, ever. Next year, Kenny Loggins. Kenny Loggins.
You're gonna get you some Danger Zone.
Danger Zone. Oh my God. I'm going. No, you laugh. Like, this is how this is happening. Like, I'm going. Tickets, exactly, Spanky, exactly. And Footloose, Goose. Like, and best believe when he does that song, like, I'm going to be fucking dancing, like, doing the fucking dance right there, like, on the, like, with my fingers on the boat. It's going to happen. Yeah.
Okay.
True story.
Sure. Let's go with that.
No, it is.
Story.
There will be video.
Oh, Lord help us.
Oh, it's gonna be awesome. But now I just have to, because like they always do like these costume nights, right? And so where you have to like dress up. Right? Yes. You see where I'm going with this. I now have to think of an iconic 80s person to dress up as.
Madonna, duh.
Everyone's gonna do Madonna.
Oh, okay.
Right? Like, ooh, Chris, good question. If your foot is loose, do you end up in the danger zone? Great question. We don't know. I'll let you know though when I get back.
I do know if you spin a one-legged girl in the wrong direction, she gets taller.
What? What the fuck? But yeah, oh yeah, and Tiffany's gonna be on the boat, and so is Berlin, and it's gonna be hosted by Dee Snider. I'm so excited, and like Grandmaster Flash is gonna be on there too. I'm so excited.
When is this? Next year?
It's next March.
It's March.
Yeah.
So 1 year from this month, then,
Yes.
basically.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm already like planning it out. Yeah.
How far in advance do tickets go on sale?
They go on sale next week.
And how quickly do they sell out?
The tickets for this year's cruise, which set sail Saturday, just sold out last week. 2 weeks ago, something like that. So I've got time, right? Normally around like Black Friday, they normally do a sale. They didn't do that this year.
Oh, okay.
Right? Yeah. Bitches. Otherwise, I would have gone this year. I almost went this year because my Monday work husband, his actual wife was almost not going to go, but then she decided to go. And like I told Pookie, actual wife trumps work wife.
Yes.
So, so I was like, all right, I'll allow it. I'll allow it just this once.
Just this once.
Just this once.
50-50.
Exactly. But yeah. Aw, Richard Beta. Oh shit, my girl Tiffany.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
So, that was some exciting news that I got last week. What else? Oh, I was on call this weekend.
Exciting.
I worked all weekend, so that was fun.
Yeah, not so much. No.
No, not at all. No, it wasn't.
Yeah, working on the weekends no fun.
No. But yeah. And then yeah, I don't know. And then today I saw a fucking hilarious video on Twitter of Hillary Clinton falling down some stairs.
Oh my God.
I started laughing.
Why couldn't they just let her fall all the way?
Hard, right?
Is it allowed?
Oh my God. No, it was great because like I think the caption of the video was like, I thought she was healthy, but she can't make it downstairs being supported by two men. I was like, oh, shots fired.
Oh, that's awesome.
But it was great. And then I kind of like showed the video to one of my ducks who is Indian. Like, he is from India. Like, he still has the whole accent, everything, right? Mm-hmm. And I was like, your country's trying to kill Hillary Clinton. And he started laughing. He is like, someone has to.
Wow.
And, oh shit. But yeah, and so then I showed him the video, and yeah, he started laughing. But I was like, oh, in about 2 weeks, those stairs are gonna mysteriously die of suicide.
They're gonna mysteriously get smoothed.
Right? Weird.
Weird
circumstances lead to these stairs' death. But yeah. Speaking of Hillary Clinton.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, yeah. No, seriously. Honestly, this hooker. One, I almost told this hooker on International Women's Day of all days, which, if you think about it, wouldn't a lot of the, like, people on the left protest International Women's Day since gender is supposed to be just like a social construct or like thing, right? Mm-hmm. Whatever. Anyways, whatever. So on International Women's Day, though, she tweeted something about the Me Too movement. Mm-hmm. And I kind of had to respond because I was like, you're kind of like the biggest hypocrite of them all. I was like, look at your husband. He is the biggest perpetrator out there, right? Like, you're married to a habitual rapist and abuser of women. But sure, do your little hashtag Me Too as you fucking blackmail all of your husband's victims into silence. But whatever. Right? You know our struggle. Fuck off. And then I, did the whole like hashtag thing because that's the cool thing to do on Twitter. And I was like, hashtag not with her, hashtag not my president. And then I almost put hashtag suck a dick.
That would have been awesome.
But I was like, no, I can't do that.
Well, you might go back to Twitter jail.
Yeah, exactly. So, but yeah, so apparently Hillary is going around doing this world tour because she's trying to stay relevant, I guess. I'm not 100% sure, to be completely honest. I don't know what she's doing. All I know is that she has found a new excuse as to why she failed in 2016. Mm-hmm. And the new reason why she lost the election is none other than white women. Yeah. Yes. So according to Hillary Clinton, white women did not stand up to their husbands and voted the way that their husbands told them to vote. Because according to Hillary Clinton, white women, especially in all of the red areas of the United States, which was, the majority of the map, apparently are so feeble-minded that they cannot make up their own decisions and therefore can only do whatever it is that their men can tell them to do. Mm-hmm. Yes. But only the white women. Right. Fucking, oh my God. Like, honestly, this bitch needs to pull an Elsa and let this shit go. It's getting goddamn ridiculous. It really is. Like, okay, so she's quoted as saying, quote, "We do not do well with white men and we don't do well with married white women," Clinton said in a conference in Mumbai, India. And part of that is is an identification with the Republican Party and sort of ongoing pressure to vote the way that your husband, your boss, your son, whoever believes you should. Because, apparently Republican women are subservient to their male counterparts.
That's right. Bow down.
I'm going to stab you.
It hurt a little bit. That's all I'm going to ask. Wait, will you stab me with a handgun bullet?
Pew pew. Clinton had been asked why about 52% of white women voted for Trump, despite the Access Hollywood tape showing him using vulgar language in the days before the election. Grab her by the pussy. Interviewed on stage by India Today editor-in-chief Iran Puri. I think I said that right. I don't know. Clinton accused Trump of running a backwards campaign that appealed to racists and misogynists. Quote, I won the places that represent 2/3 of America's gross domestic product, Clinton said. So I won the places that are optimistic, diverse, dynamic, moving forward. And his whole campaign, Make America Great Again, was looking backwards. She claimed Trump's message to voters was, quote, you didn't like black people getting rights. You didn't like women, getting jobs. You don't want, to see that Indian Americans succeeding more than you are, unquote. Like, these are actual, this is a quote from fucking Hillary Clinton. Like, I know someone, again, my Indian doctor who immigrated here from India, who has since become an American citizen, voted for Trump. I know that because he fucking told me he did. Because he said there's no way in hell he would have ever voted for Hillary Clinton. Who the fuck does she think she is? God damn.
So I'm looking at the rest of that article. Meanwhile, the American Mirror published video online showing Clinton slipping twice as she fell down the stairs during her tour.
Right.
Clinton's health was a topic of conversation throughout the 2016 presidential election after having public coughing spells and staggering during a health quote-unquote episode at a September 11th memorial service in New York City.
Oh my god, I remember that. Where they blamed it on heat exhaustion, and it was a mild 70 degrees, partially sunny with a good breeze. Oh yeah, heat exhaustion. Okay.
It's a balmy 70 degrees now.
Right? Oh my god, it's so arid out here.
Oh, it's so hot. Like a hot desert wind.
Oh, God. What an idiot.
In October, Clinton fell down the stairs in London while on book tour and broke a toe.
Honestly. I know women can hold a grudge because I am one. I know this may come as a shock. I am a woman. But god damn, a year and a half. It has been a year and a half. And she's still talking about this.
Can't get over the election.
She can't fucking get over it.
I lost. I lost.
Honestly, they need to redefine the definition of sore loser. And just take out the whole word definition and replace it with a picture of Hillary Clinton. And ha! There it is.
It's
right. Hey, hold on, Ian. No, we witches do not claim Hillary Clinton. At least this one doesn't. No, she does not get a broom. No, sir. The broom is not for her. No.
Can you put her on a broom and teach her to be airborne without a chute? I'm sorry, was that out loud?
No. Right, Spanky? Wait, what? I'm a lady type? What?
Don't inflate her ego anymore tonight. It's okay. Somebody give me some snacks for Spanky. She might cut me later.
We do need snacks for Spanky.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so that's the latest report on Hillary Clinton, is that some stairs tried to kill her. And they were so close. They were so close. I was kind of hoping she was gonna just eat it. I was watching the video. I was like, eat it, but she didn't. It's damn it. Whatever. Like, I've never wanted someone to fall so hard in my life. I normally, normally I don't want, I don't want people to get injured, like, at all. But, like, with her, I'm like, God, break a hip. Sorry.
Oh my God.
It's true, though.
Break a hip.
Yeah. I'll fix it. We'll fix it. We'll give her a new one.
Yeah.
But God.
So all I can think is when like cattle get hip dysplasia and whatnot, to help them recover, they got these things, and it hooks them by the hips and holds them up.
Oh, the harnesses.
That's all I can think about now.
Oh, that's right. You grew up on like a cattle farm.
It holds them up.
It's like a winch for cattle. Ew. But if you put Hillary Clinton in that, it's going to turn into almost like a sex swing. Gross. Ew. Although she's not getting it, let's be honest. Like, Bill is not hitting it. That's why he's fucking everything else.
Yeah, and he's, more power to him if he's paying for it. At least he's getting it.
Right? Like that picture of like Trump with that Russian prostitute. Oh, wait.
What?
No. Oh, you haven't seen it? They've claimed that there's a picture of Donald Trump with a Russian hooker.
Really?
But it's actually Bill Clinton. And it's quite obvious. Like the
tell it between.
You're like, nope, wrong president.
One looks like he's on death's door, and the other's like,
no. This is like this was like Clinton back when he was president.
Oh, when he was president. Oh, so he's got a little more color, a little more flesh to him. Mm-hmm. And the Beavis style hair, got it.
Yeah. True story.
Tell me that's not the hairstyle he was rocking when he was president.
What, Beavis?
You're not looking great.
The great Cornholio.
Wow, this conversation went downhill in a hurry.
It did. It went fast too.
Oh, so
since we're down here, though.
Since we're down here, I got a funny haha to throw out here. Hold on, I gotta find it.
Oh, is it the article I sent you today?
What? No.
Oh, okay.
No. We'll get to that one.
We'll get to that one though.
This one is funny. Haha. All right. So for all you savvy gung ho types, you're gonna get your chance at being a space shuttle door gunner.
I saw that. Oh my God! Yes.
I'm sorry, I can't even get through the.
Oh my God! I need you to breathe, please.
Okay. The article I've got is from on Fox News, guys.
It's Fox.
Trump praises military, calls for Space Force as the new branch of armed forces.
Oh my God!
Space shuttle door gunner, here I come. President Trump praised members of the military Tuesday, saying the administration will give them the largest pay raise in over a decade, while touting successes around the globe and even suggesting the creation of a new military branch, the Space Force. The president spoke to thousands of military men and women at Marine Corps Air Station Miramar in San Diego, California, Tuesday following his visit to review border wall prototypes. I have a message for you straight from the heart of the American people, and you know what that is. We support you, we love you, and we will always have your back like you have ours, Trump said, also praising military spouses and families for their service. For too long, the men and women of the United States Armed Forces have been asked to do more with less, Trump said, listing underinvestment, deferred modernization and maintenance, old equipment, and having fewer ships than we should, fewer planes than we should, and fewer of you than we should. Today, I'm very proud to report that all that is changing, and as you have seen, all of that is changing quickly, Trump said, noting that his administration sees peace through strength. That's a familiar theme from the 80s, I do believe. I'm talking the largest military buildup since Ronald Reagan and one of the largest buildups in the history of our nation, Trump said, noting that the proposed military budget would be $716 billion in 2019. Wow. Holy shit. We are investing in the greatest weapon, the most beautiful weapon, our most brilliant weapon, you. Trump added that in 2019, we want to give you our largest pay raise in over a decade. You deserve it. You deserve it. Trump also briefly mentioned his upcoming talks with North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un, noting we are doing a pretty good job now with Korea. Hopefully something very positive will come out of it. Trump said, we'll see. We will have to be prepared for anything, but I really believe something positive will come out of it. Will be great for Korea, North and South, and this country. Here it is. So I'm going to skip the next couple paragraphs, but it gets that good stuff. That's when the president went in to introduce his quote, new national strategy for space, end quote. Space is a warfighting domain, just like the land, air, and sea. Trump said, we may even have a space force. We have the Air Force. We will have the Space Force, the Army and Navy. He added, I said, maybe we need a new force. I was not really serious, but now I'm thinking that's a great idea. We're making a Space Force tremendous.
Wow.
Space Shuttle door gunner, here I come. The president noted that astronauts have been soldiers and sailors and said that service members will be vital to ensuring America continues to lead its way into the stars. The president pivoted from space back to land and applauded the coalition to defeat ISIS. We took off the gloves in 1 year. We did more damage to ISIS than the other administration. A certain other administration did in many years, Trump said, noting that the coalition has now liberated almost 100% of ISIS territory. You did a great job. You did a great job. ISIS never thought this would happen. The president's speech comes after a tumultuous day for the administration. Trump fired his Secretary of State, Rex Tillerson, on Twitter Tuesday morning, nominating CIA Director Mike Pompeo to replace him and career CIA official Gina Haspel to replace Pompeo. End story. It's coming, guys. Space shuttle door gunner.
Yes. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, my God. Yes. Where do I sign up? Oh, my God. Yes.
Wait, hold on. So first of all, you know how much shit's going to be dropped from that? From this. Watch this. Carl, don't do that.
Right. Carl. God damn it, Carl.
Don't touch that button.
Boop. Oh my God, that would be me though. I have no self-control when it comes to like buttons, and if they say like don't touch, I'm like, but I have to now.
Hold on. Ian in the Facebook live chat, quoting the article. I wasn't serious, but now I think it's a good idea. $100 says Mattis no balled him.
Oh my God, right?
No balls.
Right, no balls. You won't fucking do it. Watch me do it. Suck a dick, Mattis. You owe me $100. Oh my God. Oh, speaking of Pappy Mattis, he's over in Afghanistan right now.
Yeah.
He's talking peace talks between the Taliban and the Afghan president. So we'll see if anything comes of that. I hope so.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah. Ow, ow, ow.
Yeah.
But yeah, so on to my funny story.
Pew pew pew.
Pew, 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 pew. All right, so you know how the Earth is round,
Yes.
right? In theory.
Not in theory. We have pictures from space that say it is round.
It's in theory, according to some people.
I would like to meet these people.
Right? I want to meet a flat earther in person. Just so I can be like, wait, I need you to like just explain what you believe so I can fully understand where you're coming from.
No, it's like a coin, and that's how gravity is created, is it spins on its side.
Pretty sure that's not how it works, but that's all right. So apparently the good people of Reddit are at it again, and they want a reality show where flat earthers search for the edge of the world. I shit you not. Like, this is... And I hope it comes true. Like, I would watch this just for the look of disappointment. And like
shit.
the disbelief of some of these, like the hardcore flat earthers where they're like, no, I must have gotten turned around.
That's a good turn around. Should have made that left at Albuquerque.
Damn it. So apparently the belief that the earth is actually flat and that a shadowy world government
Oh my god. Let me get my foil hat.
Hold on. Gray Cloud, stop. I'm trying to read. And that a shadowy world government tricks the public into believing. Stop. Into believing in a globe-shaped planet has been increasing in recent times.
As opposed to when? Ancient times?
Oh my god.
Recent times. They do.
Y'all, this fucking article, I can't. Like, I just turned into a basic white bitch. I fucking can't even right now.
Oh my god.
Oh, so anyone would say that there's enough, right? Anyone would say that there's enough evidence that the Earth is, in fact, a sphere. However, and against all logic, there are more people who assert that our planet is, in fact, flat. Somehow. For example, the image known as Earthrise, in which we can see our planet being a fucking globe, I added that word, by the way, is one of the most popular images of Earth from outer space. In that image, we can clearly see that our planet is, in fact, a fucking globe. This is just one of the many images photographed by satellites ever since, proving that, in fact, our planet is not flat. Christine Garwood, author of Flat Earth, The Story of an Infamous Idea, claims that it is a, quote, falsity of history, and that everyone from antiquity to darkness believed the Earth was flat, and that they are only disillusioned with the crazy idea when Christopher Columbus succeeded in reaching America without falling on the edge of the world, unquote. You can't make this up. So,
No, because it's right here in front of us.
it's right here. The flat Earth debate continues. So how do we end this debate once and for all? One Reddit user has come up with a rather interesting and I think rather ingenious plan. Let's make a reality show to cure the flat Earth problem. If, of course, there is one. Reddit users suggested that a group of flat earthers should be sent out on expeditions where they tried to discover the quote-unquote edge of the world. Those who back the flat earth theory are convinced that it's not possible to reach the edge of the world because of the end of the earth is in fact blocked by a massive wall composed of ice, which is in... No, dude, it gets better. It gets so much better.
Is the Ice King coming?
No. This massive wall of ice is in fact guarded by the world's military.
The White Walkers?
As Reddit users suggest, maybe the group of flat earthers should be taken to the North and South Pole to see for themselves that it is not flat and that there is no edge. Other users on social network suggest we should take a group of flat earthers into space so they can see for themselves that the earth is in fact round. But that's a more expensive solution, perhaps.
The White Walkers protect the edge of the earth.
No, apparently, according to these flat earthers, according to this one theory of flat earthers, because like honestly, I've gone to the flat earthers like fucking domain. It's ridiculous. There's so many theories out there, but one of them is that the edge of the world is surrounded by a wall of ice and that it is guarded by the military. So that way the civilian population does not reach the edge of the world.
Clay in the Facebook Live says he lives next to one. Clay, you need to expand upon this.
Right? Oh my goodness.
Oh. Richard in the Facebook Live. They should dig a hole and fall through. No, you would get to China. Haven't you watched Bugs Bunny? Seriously.
Right? China. Kick her in the China. Oh my God.
Ian, yes, they would. They would watch a show like that because Game of Thrones has got a huge following.
Right? Oh my God. Exactly, Spanky. Take me to the Night King. Speaking of Game of Thrones.
I heard they canceled the last season.
Dude, you shut the fuck up right now. How dare you?
And that's how the fight started on the show.
Right? And that's how the fight started. And that's how Grey Cloud got fired.
I don't think that it'd go over that easily. I might get muted. Fired, not so much.
Oh no, what happened to Grey Cloud? Oh, he's no longer here. Oh no. Something happened to the interwebs.
It's funny. It's funny you say that. It's the video feed is frozen. It's gonna be...
I didn't touch anything, I swear.
I can still see the chat's still the comments are still going, but my video feed is frozen.
It's the witchy powers, man. It's the witchy powers. Watch out.
Oh my God. Oh, there it goes. It's fixed now. Thank you for unfreezing it.
You're welcome. Oh my goodness.
No. So, it's hard to believe that there are still people out there that believe this stuff, especially like you said, and the article states that there's so much evidence that proves it otherwise. The theories that were suggested, like on how to disprove the flat Earth theory to them, would be, hell, Elon Musk is flying spaceships all the time, and he's all about making money and new adventures and shit. I'm sure the society could send up their head shed into space to see it.
Right. Oh my God. Or, like, honestly, what... And, like, I've seen diagrams, like, they've got diagrams, right, on this fucking website where it's literally, like, think of the Earth as, like, a plate, right, instead of, round.
Right.
And, like, the sun moves around it like this.
Mm-hmm.
Now, every other thing in the sky is round, according to flat earthers. The only thing that's flat is, in fact, the Earth. The sun is round. The moon is round. All the other fucking planets are round. All the stars are round.
The sun is round.
Yeah, I said the sun. Pay attention.
Oh, okay. I'm probably chuckling too hard inside my own head to have heard that. Because flat earthers.
Right. Ugh.
Ridiculous. Oh, so speaking of Elon Musk and stuff, and I saw this article a while back when they did the heavy launch. Did Elon Musk pull off the perfect murder?
Who?
Because Elon, he's the SpaceX guy, right?
Oh.
The Tesla guy, right?
Yes.
So there was a article out there that said, did Elon Musk pull off the perfect murder? The theory was that he committed a hit and run and killed somebody, and that's why his Tesla Roadster had a spacesuit in it and was launched into space. Because that's the body that he hit and killed.
Interesting.
And the car he did it with. Who's going to question it?
Interesting.
Yeah, I saw that as one of those conspiracy theory links.
Oh, yes. Conspiracy theories. Yes. Where's Pookie?
You guys can talk about that on Friday.
Jay ready. I need my conspiracy theory crew. It's true that there's like a whole crew of us where we're like, oh my God, what if this is true?
Tinfoil hats galore.
Hell yeah. Dude, you remember the scene from Signs where Mel Gibson's character walks in and he sees his two kids and his brother with like fucking tinfoil on their heads and they're just looking at him like, yes. Like, that's me, Pookie, and Jay Ready. Right there. Like,
I did not doubt this. I did not doubt this one bit.
Yeah.
But I can see Pookie having as we've seen, the tinfoil hat fedora. Because he tries to be classy and impress his lady friends.
Right, his multiple lady friends.
Multiple lady friends.
Pookie's a whore. I said it. It's all right, Pookie. You do you, man.
We still love you.
We do.
Mostly.
Rude?
What?
What?
Mostly.
Oh, you know what's rude? Well, kind of. President Trump apparently made Rick Tillerson eat a Caesar salad before he got fired in what I think was kind of a rather ironic symmetry.
E2, Brute.
Right? E2? But apparently they were in China and Donald Trump was like, eat the Caesar salad.
But no, what an interesting way to find out you're fired.
Right? Eat the salad. Damn it. But so Rick Tillerson is out as Secretary of State. And he is being replaced by Mike, what's his name? Pompeo?
Pompeo, yes. The Mike Pompeo was the director, or is the director of the CIA. He is being replaced by Gina. Let's see here. I've got it. Forgot her last name already. Oh, man. Shit. Gina Haspel. Sorry.
There we go.
Yep. Who is a who is a lifelong employee of the agency. Which I have this story brought up because there's a couple of interesting twists about this. So it's not a lateral move to just have Mike Pompeo take over a state. He's actually got to be reconfirmed by the Senate to be Secretary of State.
Interesting.
Even though he was already confirmed by the Senate to be the director of the CIA. So he will have to be reconfirmed because it's a presidential appointment as a Secretary of State. So I find that very interesting that he'll have to go through the reconfirmation hearing. Now there's a lot of issues that people are having with Gina Haspel taking over as director of CIA because she was around when a lot of that stuff went down for the Gitmo and the enhanced interrogation technique and all that other stuff. Yeah. So I view it as, shit has better not fuck around, or you know what you're getting.
Right. She's gonna waterboard you.
I'm gonna send a message to anybody who might get interrogated by us,
Right.
and we're gonna put her in charge. On a good note, I guess, she is the first female director of the CIA. She will be the first female director of the CIA.
That's awesome. So more power to like women, right? Woo! Look at that, breaking the glass ceiling and shit. Freaking, I saw something on Twitter about that actually, which kind of ruffled my feathers a little bit. Mostly because, I don't know, like in my job, like in all of my jobs, like I've never been paid less than any of my male counterparts. Ever. Like if I'm holding the same job title as a male coworker of mine, he and I are making the same fucking amount of money.
Right.
If we're doing the same work, the same hours, we're making the fucking same. Well, I saw a tweet about from some random douchebag, I don't fucking know, that said something about like, oh, smart move by Trump. You know, he's only gonna have to pay her 72% of Mike Pompeo's salary. And I was like, who the fuck?
One, it's a government job. Those salaries are locked in.
Yeah.
There's no down. No, you're locked in at the SES level for that position. You
Right?
do not dictate salary. It's already set in.
But like, I'm pretty sure that's fucking discrimination, right? That's if you pay someone less, like based off of their fucking gender, that's fucking discrimination.
Yes.
Right? That's illegal.
Yes.
Want to say like that never fucking happens. Again, I could be fucking wrong. I don't know. I don't think I am because again, I have never been paid less than my male fucking coworkers. Ever. For doing the same fucking job. Now, you know, obviously in the military or whatever, if they had more time in service than me or like time in grade, sure, they were going to make more than I was because of that's how the fucking pay grade was set up, right? But if we had the same time in grade, same time in service, I was making the same as fucking dipshit over there. It didn't fucking matter. And same as the civilian side, I was making the same as any of my male counterparts.
Right.
Like, it's the whole gender wage gap. It's such bullshit.
Yeah, it's been a while since I found the story, but it's out there and it's actually disproven.
Yeah.
The whole 72 cents on the dollar thing has been disproven.
Right. You know how much I make for every dollar that my male coworker makes? A fucking dollar. It's amazing. It's almost like we're fucking equal. Mind blown.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. Friggin'. Oh, you want to know what's interesting?
Yes, I do. Maybe.
There was no evidence of collusion between Russia and Trump.
I saw that the House Permanent Select Committee on Intelligence released their findings on that. But yet, that's the House's findings. Mueller is still doing his job. Mueller is still doing his job on trying to find collusion.
Right. But yeah, so the House Intelligence Committee, after 14 months of searching for any sort of collusion, found nothing.
I'll tell you, so I heard that this morning on the radio, and where I take heart with is, and I can't remember who the fuck said it, but this is all this time and wasted money and blah, 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 all these resources for looking for this stuff. Well, you can say the same thing about fucking Republicans and the Benghazi shit. Right? Because how long did they go after that shit? How often did they get brought back up again? Got it. Same thing, right? So one side does it for one thing, the other side does it for another. You guys are both fucking wrong for doing it. Wasting taxpayer money and fucking time to go after this fucking garbage instead of solving real issues on the Hill that need to be solved. I.e., in 10 fucking days, the government runs out of money again.
Oh, it does?
Yeah. Yeah. In case anybody forgot, we're only on continuing resolution until the 24th. So midnight, 0001 on 24 March, there's no money. Where's that story in the fucking news?
Oh, it's not.
Where's that, where's the progress in Congress? Why is that not being updated? Nope, nobody fucking cares about that shit. Oh, Trump this, Trump that. You know what? Fuck. There are real fucking issues that need to be taken care of, but yet that is not anybody's priority at this time. It's Trump or Clinton or fucking this and that. The lobbyist this, the lobbyist that. Fuck. Take care of real issues, for Christ's sakes. Midterms are coming. Oh, we got to vote. We got to do this. We got to make sure that we take care of X, Y, and Z so we get reelected. You know what? Fuck that. Take care of the issues and you will get reelected. Take care of your constituents and you will get reelected. Do your fucking job as a congressperson. End of story. And nation, if you don't like what your representative or senator is doing and they are up for re-election, which let me inform you on something, all of the House is, vote them out. Find somebody else. Vote them in. But by God, be sure you do your research on them and don't vote for the party or don't vote for because you don't want to vote for the other guy. Fucking do your research on where they stand on the issues. Fucking just be informed. And if you don't like it, then do something about it. Vote, get involved, run yourselves. For fuck's sake, the special election in Alabama, Nick Saban got written in. I would have loved to have seen him win that. That would have been fucking hilarious. But make it happen. Take care of it, nation. For fuck's sake. My God, if the whole WTF nation voted, all 1 million plus of us, we could probably make a difference somewhere. No shit. We have over 1 million followers on the main page. And I know the nation page is getting, the radio page is getting there too. But for fuck's sake, we're huge. Do your job as a citizen and vote. Be informed about it. For Christ's sake, you're soldiers and vets. You should care about this more than anybody. End of rant.
And with the end of Grey Cloud's first rant of the night, we are going to go on break. So everyone sit tight and relax. Go get yourself a drink or two. And we shall be back here in a couple minutes after some music. So yeah, we'll be back.
trust me, but I hate to rush. Gotta keep it between the lines until I hit the dust. Got my shit together, I gotta buy some time. The key to freedom lies across the state line. It's a daily ritual, this game I play. In the life of a shadow man with a debt to pay. Hit the gravel with my hand on the radio. Here I am again, driving on the road to nowhere. My mouth is blurry and my vision's dry. I'm looking at the world through bloodshot eyes. It's a daily ritual, this game I play. In the life of a shadow man with a debt to pay. Hit the gravel with my hand on the radio. Here I am again, driving on the road to nowhere. Just like this life that I lead, it might not take me anywhere. But I was born to travel along this lonely road to nowhere. Hit the gravel with my hand on the radio. Here I am again, driving on the road to nowhere. Just like this life that I lead, it might not take me anywhere. But I was born to travel along this lonely road to nowhere.
Broadcasting live from the basement of the Pentagon. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Everybody, we will rock you. Sing it.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Tied Up Tuesday. Thank you so much for sticking around for us. Hello, everybody in Mixer Chat. Hello to YouTube. Hello, Twitter. Hello, Facebook. Hello, everybody.
There's a lot of hellos.
I know, right? I fucking nailed it.
Have a great following, I do believe.
Hell yeah. Fans are fucking the best.
They are.
They are.
So I want to break some. I want to throw some shade,
Oh,
buddy. Yeah.
Who are we throwing shade at? Or who are you throwing shade at?
I
don't know how
shade.
I don't know how to throw shade. How does one throw shade?
Apparently, you take a blanket and you throw it over something, and that's cast shade. I don't know. But no.
Oh. That's how it's done.
That would probably be fun, actually. But no, this is a serious topic.
No.
Serious topic. I want to, and Nation, we're going to throw this up here on the main page, so be watching for it. The story's going to break, but I'm going to break it on the air first. Is a soldier was counseled on Fort Bragg today, or a few days ago, excuse me, for taking his wife because she went into labor.
Wait, I'm sorry. What?
Yes. The soldier missed formation because he took his wife to the hospital because she went into labor.
Fuck your formation.
So we're gonna put the tech center on Fort Bragg on blast here on the air, Nation, because they counseled this soldier because he missed formation because he took his wife to the hospital because she went into labor. On top of that, they are currently denying this soldier paternity leave to spend time with his wife and his newborn baby.
No.
That's what we thought. And well, obviously, I'm not one for putting a lot on blast, but this is some fucked up leadership from the top down that's allowing this to happen.
Where's this dude's first sergeant?
I don't know, but he is on a detail to help with the because he's now a tax expert at the Fort Bragg Tax Center. So yeah, so apparently they counseled this young individual for missing formation because he took his wife to the hospital. Which, labor's like a medical emergency, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking.
Women still die in childbirth.
Just want to make sure that I've got all my...
Yeah, no, it's 2018. Right. Women still fucking die in childbirth in the United States.
So labor's a medical emergency.
Yes.
Got it. So he takes his wife to the hospital because she's in labor, which is a good thing to do. Yes.
Yeah.
Gets counseled the day after because he missed the formation.
Oh no! Fuck that! No.
And now they are saying he cannot take the paternity leave to spend time with his newborn baby and his wife.
Oh yeah, no, fuck you. I'd be AWOL.
Well, we're not encouraging the AWOL thing, and nobody.
I mean, in theory,
encourages AWOL. Okay, but it is a fucked up situation. But watch for that story, Nation. It's going to be breaking on the main page. I wanted to break it here to you in the second hour because I feel it's important. That's some fucked up. You know, you want to talk about toxic leadership, and you want to go back to the bit I play every now and then with Schwarzkopf addressing the Corps of Cadets. There are 91. This is some fucked up leadership, right? No, and he's got a great question. Where are those leaders? Well, obviously they don't fucking exist if shit like this is still happening.
Exactly. No, where is this kid's fucking NCO support channel? Like, and that's what fucking blows my mind is that they knew this was coming.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's not because, it's a big surprise.
Right? Because obviously as time gets closer, male soldiers are going to turn in a leave form and be like, hey, yeah, I'm not sure when it's going to start, but hey, here's a paternity leave form because, it could happen any day.
Yeah. So.
And they're tracking it like, oh my, they're fucking tracking whose wives are fucking pregnant.
They should be. Yes. Like,
God damn it. Like, one, I would if I were that soldier, I would have, honestly, like, I probably would have thrown that fucking counseling statement at that NCO's face and been like, give me the fucking Article 15. Do it. I dare you. I'm going to go to fucking court martial. Let's do it.
Oh, that would be, oh my God,
No,
that'd be awesome.
no, fuck. Let's play some games. No, let's go.
Now, hold on, okay? I believe me, I understand where you're coming from, and I understand that the rage that is building inside the minx. Now, we want to be careful on how we advise this troop, because we want to make sure that he has all the ammunition that he needs to win, okay, and to be in the right, okay?
Right.
Okay, so you have to be careful when you say, ask for the Article 15 and things like that, right? Now, if they were going to pursue something because he was late to the formation or missed the formation, by all means, I would immediately ask for that, because he took his wife to the hospital
to deliver a baby because she was in labor, which is a medical emergency. Again,
now
people die in labor.
If they were going to try and do something on that, yes, by all means, ask for the court-martial meeting. Now, assaulting an NCO or whatever else would happen after the fact, if he's taking the counseling statements and things like that, let's not, I got it. Emotions are going to be high because this is a very emotional event. And that's where a lot of soldiers lose, because they become emotional. And I understand it's hard to separate the emotions from the facts and the statements and whatnot. But if you can do that, you can win. And that's what we're trying to set this soldier up for, is to win.
Exactly.
Okay?
But again, it doesn't detract from the fact that his fucking command should have been tracking this. And then for his leave to be denied is absolutely inexcusable.
Yeah.
Absolutely inexcusable.
That's the one that blows my mind.
You're on detail. Fuck you. Fuck your detail.
Now, I don't know how new the maternity leave thing is. I know my shit was denied when my son was born, when I was in a certain location. And again, now I had a command that my first sergeant sucked ass at that time. But my company commander kind of understood, and my NCOs actually took care of me. And they let me come in a little bit later. They worked with me on some of my other, my duties and things like that, and my scheduling, so I could help out my ex at the time, to take care of our newborn son. And so again, now to mind you, this is the same first sergeant that looked at me when I told him I hadn't done sergeant's time in 3 years. Looked at me like I was crazy. He goes, how's that? He goes, how's that possible? How have you not done sergeant's time in 3 years? I said, let's see here. I was deployed, was home for 11 months, and deployed again. Mm-hmm. No shit, this was a quote. Oh, well, you were doing real Army things. No shit, that was his quote when I told him that.
Oh, you're doing real Army things.
Not doing sergeant time for 3 years.
I never did sergeant's time.
Well, you were doing real Army things.
No, I was MedCom. I went 10 years without doing any sort of sergeant's time, anything. I think they tried, but I always was like, no, I'm not going.
Yeah, I got shit to do.
I got something to do. Bye. E for Mafia.
But yeah, it blows my mind that this soldier at the Fort Bragg Tax Center. Let me see if I can throw that out there one more time. The Fort Bragg Tax Center detail denied this soldier his current paternity leave.
But that's just it, though. The tax center is not his command.
But he's detailed there. And there's, obviously there's a lot of other issues with that, but also gave him a counseling statement for misinformation because he took his wife to the hospital because she was in labor.
Where's Ice?
Oh, he's aware. He's aware.
No, I want him on right now. Where's Ice? Where is that? Where is he?
Where is Ice? She's angry. She's angry.
I need Ice right now. Right meow.
Right, meow.
Yeah, right meow, Mary meow. No,
Right. So what is your take on that? I mean, seriously. Okay, we know your take. You are obviously fucking pissed off about it.
I am. I'm very upset about this because that soldier should not be punished at all. This soldier should not be counseled in the first place. This soldier should be on fucking paternity leave. This soldier, again, should not be in trouble. This whole scenario should not be happening.
Right. And I know, and we hear it all the time. Oh, this is some bullshit. Blah blah. It's probably some joke. No, station. We've seen the counseling statement. We've seen it.
Right? Like it gets sent to the inbox. Like we see it.
We vet all our shit. And again, I'm not one who wants to always to put somebody on blast or blast somebody because we get that request a lot. But this I feel deserves to be thrown out there on air because this is some fucked up bullshit. This is toxic leadership 101. If you really want to get down to it.
It's frustrating, like, because again, I know for a fact his unit could fucking send someone else to the tax center.
Yeah. Wait, what get like all of 3 weeks of training on how to fill out the form on the computer and the computer does everything?
No, they fucking use TurboTax.
Of course they do.
They do. They fucking do. Because I've gone to the tax center before and I'm like, and I've asked them, I was like, oh, what system do you use? And they're like, TurboTax. I'm like, oh, so I could have fucking done this at home? Yeah. And well, fuck.
TurboTax.
But no, like, honestly, a fucking, like, someone with no experience, obviously. Obviously, people with no experience can fucking fill this shit out. So it would be only too easy to fucking replace this soldier. His unit needs to fucking replace him at his detail so he can go spend time with his new fucking baby and his wife who's recovering from fucking childbirth. Because let's face it, if she fucking had to have a C-section, she's not going to be able to fucking get up and move around well on her own for a couple weeks.
6 weeks, actually.
Let alone pick up an infant. Let alone bend down in case if she drops something, she can't bend down to pick it up because she's not going to be able to get back up. God forbid she fucking falls.
Yeah.
If she had a fucking C-section, God forbid she's at home and she starts fucking bleeding or her fucking incision rips open. And then what? So she's now at home hemorrhaging out while her husband is at his fucking detail? Fuck you. Okay.
Yes.
Yep.
I'm the only one who rants.
Nope.
So, there we were.
There we were. I'm enraged right now at this.
And it's not just you. Everybody who's seen that traffic is fucking pissed off about it. And that's why we wanted to I got the clearance to throw it out there, and it is, again, Nation, watch for it to be published here shortly on the main page. Get in there, make your comments and whatnot.
It's
Yes, we know. Everybody knows. We all know that the Fort Bragg's Tax Center has got issues.
all right. So everyone knows, like, it's the Fort Bragg Tax Center, right? The Fort Bragg Tax Center.
Fort Bragg.
The Fort Bragg Tax Center. Done fucked up.
It's done fucked up. You done fucked up, AA Ron.
Right?
So, yes.
Got me heated.
Woohoo! Booyakja.
Dude, I'm not even drinking whiskey and I'm like ready to fight someone. I'm like, God damn it.
Oh, so are you tracking there was a special election in Pennsylvania tonight?
I was. Do I know who won? No.
You what?
Do I know who won? No, I do not.
Checking right now. They're calling it a tight race.
Ooh.
Tight
It's
races
toy,
are
like a
nice.
toiga.
No, not like a tiger.
No. Hurrah.
We'll have one more time.
Hurrah. It's like my mating call at the bar. Hurrah! But like, rawr.
Oh my god.
It's just like that.
Just like that.
Yeah, hurrah.
So if I ever hurrah at the bar, I know you're there. Good to know.
Hurrah!
Oh, there's Minx.
It's me. I'm sending out the vibes just to see if anyone will pick him up. Gotta do that.
Here's the dang draft. I know you need help and intervention.
I do.
Hear that? It's like a dang giraffe.
Oh my god. So
Anyways.
what's this whole election thing going on?
The special election, I'm not seeing any. It's a special election for one of the House seats in Pennsylvania, but I'm not seeing any updates on. Oh, let me check CNN, even though I don't want to. Because CNN usually tracks that shit pretty well, unfortunately. Let's see if they got anything breaking on it. All right, so Saccone is losing to Lamb 52 to 46%.
I don't know who either of those people are.
Sorry, so Lamb is the Democratic challenger to Rick Saccone.
Again, I don't know who those people are.
Yeah, but so it's gonna flip a house. Oh, it's gonna flip one of the seats in the House. That's what it's saying right now.
No.
So that's what they're worried about. Yeah. So it looks like it's not giving me a projection yet. 61% of the precincts are reporting. So yeah, so it looks like 52 to 46 right now. So we'll see what happens later in the night. Again, Nation, that's why it's important to get out and vote all the time.
Oh, speaking of getting out.
Yes.
No, not like that. Allegedly tomorrow is the national walkout of school protest thing.
God. Is this really a thing?
Apparently for against gun violence, because somehow they organized this in a month.
I'm sure high schoolers organized it in a month.
Right. Crisis actors.
High schoolers.
Right. But yes, no. So yes, tomorrow is allegedly the national. This is national school walkout against gun violence. Personally, I think they should be in school learning about, I don't know, the Constitution. But whatever. But I found an article today, and it was how young is too young to protest.
Well, if we're going based on what they're suggesting, right? Obviously, the age of adulthood should be 21 for everything now, right?
Oh no, they're talking about kindergartners.
Are you shitting me?
No.
Fucking, I can't even determine right from wrong right now.
Let me finish. All right. So Wednesday morning, the students in Craig Sampsell's 5th grade class at Case Elementary School in Akron, Ohio, will pick up posters they drew and walk out of their classrooms, joining many thousands of other students in a nationwide protest against gun violence after the killing of 17 people in a Florida high school last month. Asked whether that was an appropriate age to be protesting about a disturbing event, the principal said, "My 5th grade students were very aware of the details of the events and wanted to have their own peaceful protest. Still, she drew lines around who could participate and how. 3rd through 5th graders are allowed to walk out with signs.
Mm-hmm.
2nd graders can observe, but not walk. Kindergartners and 1st graders will remain inside their classrooms for discussions on school safety in general that avoid the shooting itself."
Mm-hmm.
That's at this one school. So they're having 3rd graders. And it's not, and like Amanda's saying, like, you know, the school's forcing them to do this walk. These kids are not, like, especially these elementary aged kids, they're not wanting to do this. They're being forced to.
Then it's not really a protest at that point,
Exactly.
right?
Which means that all those posters that they fucking drew, they were told to draw and were given guidance on how to draw them and how to color them by their teachers. I saw something from Ben Shapiro. Apparently students have been asking him, like, hey, I don't agree with this walkout, but I'm being forced to do it. What should I do? And Ben Shapiro has been putting out there, has been responding with, you know, make your own posters, but have them say something like, you know, protect me by arming citizens. And like, you know, almost making it, you know, turning on itself, where it's not like taking away the Second Amendment, but hey, arm my fucking teacher. Like, or let my teacher fucking carry at school, or arm the citizens, or keep the Second Amendment.
Right. So Casey Lynn just sent me the thing into my page quick. Wow. So here's some of the concepts on this flyer, right? Bumble is working to ban gun photos. If you see a photo of someone with a gun while swiping on Bumble, please use the report button and app so our team can take action.
Wait, on Bumble?
Yeah, Bumble. What is Bumble?
Bumble's a dating app. Well, okay, Bumble's like a dating / hookup app. It's like the new Tinder. Like, you swipe left, swipe right.
Oh, okay.
To like bump uglies.
And there's a fucking asterisk saying excluding military and law enforcement in uniform. let me see if I can see this. Oh shit. Sometimes I hate Facebook. There we go. All right, this is from the school. Greetings from blah blah blah. To address the nationwide call to action for school safety, we echo Superintendent blah blah blah. They're charged to raise your voice in support of legislation for common sense solutions on gun control. We also want to reiterate that school safety is our highest priority. We have proactive and preventative measures in place to keep students and staff safe. We know that many students in the district plan to take part in activities on March 14th, and we are proud of the youth voice involved in these efforts. Here at such and such, based on the age of our students and developmental appropriateness of the content on this, we are not formally addressing or acknowledging this during the school day. As always, our teachers will be responsive to issues or questions that may come up at school. As families, you always have the choice to make a decision about participating in such events. We will follow our normal procedures for citing students out and excusing these absences. If you have questions, blah, 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 please contact so-and-so. So that is from the school for Casey Lynn, young ones.
But see, like, this is ridiculous, though. Because, again, this goes back to almost like indoctrined youth, right? Mm-hmm. These kids are not being allowed to be free thinkers. They're not being allowed to, again, like, you know, let me reiterate myself, think for themselves, and that they're being told, no, you will protest tomorrow. You will walk out of this class because we're going to make you. And, oh, yeah, we're going to make sure that you carry around a poster and a sign, and we're going to tell you what to put on it because we have to make it look good because it has to follow a certain fucking agenda. That's all that's all that I'm fucking seeing with this. Mm-hmm. No third grader is going to be like, "Oh, ban guns," without an adult telling them to. Or without being swayed by an adult.
Because they're still, I mean, you're in that developmental process still. I mean,
exactly. And that's the scary part is that these kids are so moldable right now.
Yep.
Which is why it's fucking scary. Like, they're turning them into the indoctrined youth. Which is just going to continue once they hit college. And once they hit the fucking universities. Because by then, it's do as I say, don't think for yourself. And if you disagree with me on anything, I'm going to fucking fail you. So, ugh. It's,
But here's the other thing I find about that, right? You know, so we're looking at the school, but going back to the thing about the Bumble shit.
Yeah.
And wow, really? You're gonna report a photo because they have a weapon in it, excluding military and law enforcement uniform, right? So basically, you are still trying to indoctrinate that guns are bad no matter what. That's the take. That's how I infer that comment from that application or app. Sorry, we'll keep the terms light. But yeah, you're saying that no matter what the context, despite not knowing anything about that individual, you're going to report that photo because it has a firearm in it.
Right.
Why oh my God. It just blows my mind.
I don't know.
It blows my mind. But it's neither here nor there. But it goes back to that indoctrination thing. I think that you hit on the head brilliantly, Minx, is they are looking to indoctrinate the youth and change this whole thing. And last time that there was an indoctrinated youth movement with armbands and whatnot.
Right? Right? Exactly. Like, let's all remember the last time there was an entire generation of indoctrinated youth. Like, right? Like, what? When did that happen? Oh, wait. Oh, Nazi Germany?
Yeah, how'd that turn out?
Oh.
I saw the greatest response on, I think it was a capture of a Twitter thing, and that David what's his nuts they put a photo up there, and somebody else was next to him, and they had a armband with the peace symbol on it, and below it's like, last time there was a movement like this did not fare so well for the Jews, or some shit like that was the caption.
But that's just it though. Like, they put the peace symbol. The swastika is a Hindu symbol for peace.
A version of the swastika is, yes. But yeah, no, I totally agree. Is that was the whole thing, right? And again, how'd that turn out? Well, the whole world went to war over it. Just saying.
Right? Honestly, do we not learn anything from history, people?
Apparently not, because history's made up and the points don't matter.
Oh, are we watching Whose Line Is It anyways? I love that show.
Some days I feel like it when I watch the news.
God, it's honestly, it's mind blowing how just oblivious some of these people are to the demands that they're making on society. And it's like, you're trying to relive a history that that's not too distant, that didn't turn out very well.
No.
For anybody. And why would you want to go back to that? I don't understand. Like, why do you want to go back to that? And oh my God. But it's okay now. And, y'all have, literally, these people have spent the last year and a half comparing Donald Trump to Hitler. He's been literally Hitler. And then last month, the school shooting. And then what did they do? They demanded that Trump take away all the guns. What did Hitler fucking do? He took away all the guns. So then Donald Trump literally would have been Hitler, which is what they were accusing him of being for the last year and a half. But they wanted him to fucking do it.
But again, I want to see that. I want to see the left explode when he says, "I'm going to work to abolish the Second Amendment."
I don't understand it. And that's just it though. You can't protect the other amendments without the second.
Hey, hold on. You can't protect the Constitution
without the Second Amendment. You can't fucking do it. And that's just what blows my fucking mind, is that these politicians who are supposed to be well versed in the Constitution don't, and who are so advocate for getting rid of the Second Amendment, don't fucking understand. It's like they almost want us to fucking fail as a country.
Well.
Oh, conspiracy theory.
One.
Oh my God, what if that's it?
It's been a hot minute since there's been any type of war or revolution or something like that.
They want us to fucking fail.
So here's the thing about that though. Do you really think that the American flag loving, Constitution loving people of this nation would let that happen?
No, not the people. However, the people who have been voted into power would let that happen.
So there's this terrible movie series called The Purge.
Are we gonna start that up?
That may become reality if that were to be attempted.
Oh my God, yes.
I'm just saying there's a possibility that could happen. Just saying.
Right? Oh my God. Yes. Right. One night a year, all crime is legal. Yeah.
For 12 hours.
Yes. I got a list. No, just kidding.
Wow.
I don't. I
would
said
never
just
advertise
kidding.
that.
I said just
Just
kidding.
saying.
I said just kidding. So
Makes-
obviously it's a joke.
Kid.
Hey, you put those air quotes away. I did not use air quotes.
Oh man.
I didn't.
No, it's interesting that this is the state of literally the state of the United States at the moment, in the State of the Union, that Washington cannot find anything to come to agreement on. They can't even pass a fucking budget to save their lives. And the current taste of the political environment is everything against Trump.
Yeah.
Right. So again, I go back to the first hour when I was bitching and moaning about people not being able to vote and do what they need to do to make a change. All they do is want to bitch and cry. Well, fucking do something about it. And I'm not going to address that anymore tonight. But this whole debate about the Second Amendment and guns and this and that, and all anybody ever bitches about is, well, you don't need that for hunting. But no, I don't need my AR-15 for hunting.
Right? No, it's for home protection.
It's not for home protection. It is to ensure that I have the capability to take back my nation if need be.
Oh.
Right. Oh, that's what and then they want to quote, the scholarly people want to quote, well, well-regulated militia is the army. No, it's not. The militia is the people. Now, granted, it might not be well-regulated anymore, and there's a lot of people who probably need to get back on the PT train for that shit. However, the militia is made up of the people to take back the country from the government if need be. That's the whole concept behind the Second Amendment, right? Well, and then everybody says, well, the government's got planes and artillery and tanks and all this other shit. Yeah, well, last time this happened in 1775, we went up against the world's largest army and the most advanced army at that time, and I think we fared fairly well.
Meh.
And by God, and if to think that we couldn't get tanks and or AT-4s or any other thing to be equivalent and to have that shit ready for us, you are sadly mistaken that we could not go toe to toe if we needed to.
Right.
The American people, when pressed, have a knack for getting what they need. I'm just saying. There might be an armory or two in, I don't know, Texas or Alabama that all of a sudden get emptied out. And we're ready to roll. Just saying. And Texas would probably be the first place to have empty armories. Now I can think of that video of the guy rolling down the street in his tank, running over cars. Indubitably, yes, indubitably.
Indubitably, my good sir.
Yes. Oh man, this has been a good 2 hours so far. Holy cow, it's
Right?
moving right along.
Ooh, so really quickly, you know the show The View?
Yes.
That one hooker, Joy Behar.
Behar, yes.
Behar? Bear. It's like the paint. It's Bear.
Bear.
Rawr.
Yes, but unlike her, Bear looks good on the wall.
Apparently, she has apologized privately to Vice President Pence.
Oh, really?
Yes, over her comment that he is mentally unstable for thinking that, because of his, religion, he's Christian. Therefore, when he prays, he thinks that, Jesus talks to him.
Mm-hmm.
She called him mentally insane.
Yes.
On air.
Yes, I remember this.
Yes. She's apologized.
Hmm.
Again, privately. She called him somehow. Like, where do you find this number?
Well, her people reached out to probably his people, and they made that connection.
But yeah, and Pence apparently told her to do it publicly.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, how interesting that would be.
Mm-hmm. So that happened.
Mm-hmm. How very, very interesting. I doubt it's going to happen. She's got too many masses to appeal to.
Yeah, she does.
All right, so I want to close. I have another article here.
Okay.
We'll close out the second hour with. So, if you guys don't remember, there was a guardsman who threatened to kill Pence.
Oh, yes.
Yes. So the story, I pulled this story from the Army Times. It is run by the Associated Press. A National Guardsman who threatened to kill Vice President Mike Pence has been sentenced to 6 months in prison. 6 months? Really? That's it?
Right? That's all you get for threatening to kill the vice president?
Really so. A federal judge on Friday also ordered 23-year-old William Dunbar to serve an additional 6 months of home detention and get mental health treatment. He pleaded guilty in December to making there you go. He pleaded guilty. So they we'll be nice. He pleaded guilty in December to making the threat before Pence's visit to Pennsylvania for the annual observance of the Flight 93 crash on September 11th. Authorities say the man from Berlin, Pennsylvania, was on duty at the Army National Guard training center on September 8th when he said, "If someone pays me enough money, I will kill the vice president." Wow. I didn't realize that was the actual quote.
Wow.
Witnesses said they contacted commanding officers after Dunbar made the threat twice. Authorities say Dunbar initially denied making the statement. U.S. Secret Service conducted the investigation that led to Dunbar's prosecution, reported the Tribune Democrat of Johnstown, Pennsylvania. Pence's appearance went ahead as scheduled. Wow. 6 months for threatening the vice president. And then here's the other thing is like if he's been held this whole time, right, without bail or whatever.
Oh, then that's going to go for time served.
That'll probably count for him. His lawyer will probably work up something.
No, it will. It will count. It will count as time served. I'm telling you, it will. So
depending on how long he's been incarcerated already, he may have to do the home arrest thing.
Yeah.
The home detention thing. Oh, fuck. So, yeah. Wow. That's some fucking bullshit. 6 months. Yeah, I do find it funny. The man from Berlin.
Oh my god.
That's wow. You just don't say shit like that.
Right? Like
you just don't. There's
right. Oh my god, like that's so awkward.
It's so He said it twice. Hold on. So my question would be
twice?
Right. Yeah, he said it. Apparently, he said it twice, according to witnesses. My question is, why didn't he say what his price was?
Right? Yeah.
If someone pays me enough, motherfucker, throw out your price then, because then that puts it.
Right? What's your price?
What's your price, yo? I mean, because then it puts it in perspective. Like, are you just fucking around?
Right? Yeah.
Are you just angry and venting? Blah blah blah.
1 billion gazillion trillion gazillion dollars.
Right.
Nah, you're just fucking with me.
Yeah.
Right?
But now you have a felony conviction. Forever.
What an idiot. Well, what'd you get convicted for? I made a death threat against the vice president. What?
What? Oh, so speaking of, so it's talking about felony convictions. So add to, there was an incident that went down at the bowling alley I bowl at here on the installation. And, I I knew the gentleman who was quite heated about the situation. He said, and I'm so angry I could probably still, beat him up or whatever. I said. So I said to him like this. I said, no matter what you do on this installation, if you are charged and convicted,
it's federal offense.
It's a felony.
Yeah.
He's like, what if it's just like assault? It's a felony.
It's on federal grounds.
Let me put this out there again. It's a felony conviction. And the way his eyes lit up, like it dawned on him, like, oh, that's really bad.
Right? It's not just a misdemeanor. Damn it.
Yeah, it's not like misdemeanor assault, for getting in a scuffle at the local 7-Eleven. No.
Fisticuffs. Hello, 1930s? Yes, we'd like our sling back.
A fisticuffs. I did use that last week, didn't I?
You did.
Or 2 weeks ago. Yeah, fisticuffs.
No, it was last week.
Yes. Was it last week?
Yeah. Oh,
yes.
Really quickly.
Yes.
Apparently a dog died on a United flight.
I saw that because they made him put the thing in the overhead bin.
Yeah.
What the fuck? United.
I'm so sorry.
God, United,
I don't mean to laugh.
You?
Yeah, no, okay, so United, someone brought their French Bulldog in like an airline approved carrier onto the plane. United flight attendant said it has to go in the overhead bin compartment because reasons.
Yeah,
I don't know. All I know is during that sometime between takeoff and landing, which was only a 4-hour flight, Fido died.
Yeah.
So,
United's probably gonna. Wow, United's just had a bad couple of months.
Oh, that sucks.
First, they bring in the Port Authority to beat the hell out of that doctor on the plane, move him from the plane.
That was hilarious.
And let's face it, he's probably got free first class for life.
Oh yeah.
After the whole fiasco. They settled out of court, and part of the settlement was not to talk about it. But let's face it, he's got free first class for life. let's be real.
Mm-hmm.
And then yes, cause I just covered that.
Just got over beating that Asian dude.
So technically, United did not beat him. It was the Port Authority. But United contributed to it. Let's be real.
Oh my God. Just got done beating someone.
The Asian dude. And he was a doctor. Let's be real. He was a doctor. So, but yeah. So United has had a rough couple of months, to say the least.
This is amazing.
Yeah. See, now Minx is the one that's got to breathe. Thank you, Joe.
Casey, it was a French Bulldog. Fun fact: French Bulldogs enjoy masturbating.
Wow. Not sure this is the venue for that piece of knowledge, but okay.
Random fact that I know. No, my the podiatrist that I work with, he's got a French Bulldog, and the French Bulldog's name is Merle. And I know so much about Merle. I know that Merle thoroughly enjoys pleasuring himself.
Thoroughly enjoys?
Thoroughly. And apparently will like stare you down while he's doing it.
That's so fucking creepy.
And like he'll fucking change it up, right, on how he does it. Like sometimes he'll just like kind of like gyrate against the carpet and like does this little thing while he's staring you down, like, and snorting like.
Wait, more time?
Hold on. I'm going to start crying. So he's like doing this, right? And he's like, right? And then other times he'll like kind of sit back and he's like takes his front paw, he's like just rubbing it out. And you're just like, Merle, what are you doing? Don't look at me like this.
Don't watch me. It's creepy. Don't watch me when you do this.
Oh God, it's so weird. It's like,
Right.
And so yeah, French bulldogs enjoy masturbation.
That's great. So update on that race real quick. 90. It's estimated that 95% of the precincts are reporting in. Lamb still leads 49.9% to 49.5%.
Ooh.
It's tightened up like a sphincter at the moment.
It's tight.
It's tight.
All right. We are going to go on break. And when we come back, we're going to have the third and final hour of Tied Up Tuesday. We're going to be talking about the bombings that have been happening in Austin over the last 10 days. Couple 10 days. I don't make sense.
Just go with it. It works.
Right? Yeah. And just go with it. We'll do it live.
We will talk about it in a second.
All right, y'all. We'll be back here shortly.
Shots
And shit.
Take this photograph, tell me what it is you see when you look at me. Deep into the photography, I don't really need your sympathy, just tell me your thoughts. Have I got what they got, and is it a plot done for naught? Am I not like you because I do what I do? Who knew that I could lose a few of you cause I bleed blue? But it's true, I know cause I see it every day as I work and I sleep the day away. Like you I have pain and like you I have fear. Can I pay all of the bills and still make it through the year? While I make it home alive, should I pray to the sky every day and every night? Will I hold you by my side? But in the public eye, I don't even have a heart. A robot of the system moving only when I'm told to start. Rip apart my art, I'm strong like a flower blooming. You got it all wrong, I know I breathe, and like you see, I see. And like you need, I need. And like you bleed, I bleed. Don't treat me like an object, I'm tested and proven. Mind, heart, and soul, I'll always be a human. Like you breathe, I breathe. And like you see, I see. And like you need, I need. And like you bleed, I bleed. Don't treat me like an object, I'm tested and proven. Mind, heart, and soul, I'll always be a human.
Call me a vet like a soldier. Green beret, 21 gun salute, don't wanna see today. In the constant war zone, in the home of the brave, where they hate the police until they saving the day. I got kids like you, a mortgage like you, so blue lives matter, and so does yours too. All this separation and divide, open your eyes. If you cut us all open, we the same inside. The only difference is I run to the gunfight. Your peace when it's chaos, when the people don't act right. But I'm under scrutiny for trying to protect me. You pull a pistol and I'm shooting for trying to contest me. I got a quick second to make a deadly decision. The media betrayed me like a kid for a living, like I'm cold with no heart, a brain with no thoughts, a body with no feeling, a life with no cause.
Like you breathe, I breathe, and like you see, I see. And like you need, I need. And like you bleed, I bleed. Don't treat me like an object, I'm tested and proven. Mind, heart, and soul, I'll always be a human. Like you breathe, I breathe. And like you see, I see. And like you need, I need. And like you bleed, I bleed. Don't treat me like an object, I'm tested and proven. Mind, heart, and soul, I'll always be a human. I'm damned if I do, and damned if I don't. It's like every single time I say what's on my mind, they go for my throat, they spew evil words. If you are absurd, always grinding, grinning, and killing my soul with these verbs. Hold me down, like I can't gasp for air. I'm closed inside of a box, like I'm inside Fort Knox. Every time that I'm there, I don't know why they think that I'm different from you. All that's true is I'm a like you breathe, I breathe. And like you see, I see. And like you need, I need. And like you bleed, I bleed. Don't treat me like an object, I'm tested and proven. Mind, heart, and soul, I'll always be a human. Like you breathe, I breathe. And like you see, I see. And like you need, I need. And like you bleed, I bleed. Don't treat me like an object, I'm tested and proven. Mind, heart, and soul, I'll always be a human. Like you breathe, I breathe. And like you see, I see. And like you need, I need. And like you bleed, I bleed. Don't treat me like an object, I'm tested and proven. Mind, heart, and soul, I'll always be a human. Like you breathe, I breathe. And like you see, I see. And like you need, I need. And like you bleed, I bleed. Don't treat me like an object, I'm tested and proven. Mind, heart, and soul, I'll always be a human.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Of all the guilt we try to hide, and I no longer have the will to drive. All these promises were lies, and I will never give into all the shit that life has put on you. The past will stay where it will die, and bring an end into this goddamn life. I'm already giving up on you, but never giving up on me. Flies eat away at every day that's lost and left to rot away. And your eyes leave trails of panting emptiness. Your feelings for me will digress, and I will never give into all the shit that life has put on you. The past will stay where it will die, and bring an end into this goddamn life. I'm already giving up on you, but never giving up on me. And I will never give into all the shit that life has put on you. The past will stay where it will die, and bring an end into this goddamn life. I'm already giving up on you, but never giving up on me. It's better to be alone. It's better to be alone.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the third and final hour of Tied Up Tuesday on this 13th of March, 2018. It is almost one of the best holidays of the year.
Oh my god. I was gonna say something about that. I don't know if you forgot.
So close. It's so close.
It's gonna be so tasty.
It's in case you are not aware, it is Irish American Heritage Month. Claiming it for myself.
Oh, that's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, you're okay. I was talking about something else. That's tomorrow.
What's tomorrow?
Tomorrow's Pie Day.
Oh. No. I don't care about Pie Day. I mean, don't get me wrong. My fat ass loves pie.
Tomorrow is Pie Day. How do you not care about Pie Day?
Oh my God. Oh no. Oh, and I'm not working tomorrow. My fat ass is going to get some pie now. Yes. Spanky, we have to get pie. No. Besides that, no. One, it is Irish. It's Irish Heritage Month, like Irish History Month. In case you are unaware, St. Patrick's Day is this Saturday. So get your Guinness, get your Jameson.
Guinness.
And shit's gonna get rowdy. I'm going to San Antonio for it. I'm so excited. Gonna get fucked up, but it'll be okay. I'm not driving. So, because I'm smart. SMRT.
Isn't that a candy?
Huh?
Isn't that a candy? Smart to ease.
Yeah. But
No.
yeah. So there's that. And then, well, one, I'm like majorly Irish, right? So obviously I have to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. But then also like my actual like name, like my real name is Irish. So like even more Irish cred. So,
Yes.
True story.
True story. Pie. Now I can think about his cream pie shake from Sonic.
Right?
Son of a
Oh,
bitch.
pie sounds so good right now.
God, cream pie shake sounds delicious. Damn it.
Fat kids unite.
Now I gotta go get cream pie shake this week somehow. I may just like leave work early.
Right. Mike, I was actually stationed in at Fort Stewart, so I have done St. Patrick's Day in Savannah many times. It is a giant party. I have. Oh, it's amazing. I've even done the green dress hash run that they normally do in Savannah. That was fun. I was a hasher for a while. I was.
So bad.
What? Why is that bad?
30. I was a hasher.
I was. I even had a name. I was named. I was not no name, Minx. I had a fucking hash name. I was named. It was not good. It was not a good one. I made the mistake of talking about my job on the hash and whoops. Just talking about how I pulled rodents out of people's asses. And that's how I got my hash name. My hash name is Rodent Rooter. True story. That is a true story. But yeah.
That's awesome.
All right. So we've got someone here who's here about the counseling statement.
Oh yes. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That dropped,
So
that dropped on
it's
the main
published
page.
on the main page. Wow. We published in the main page. So I was ahead of the gun because I was very hot and heated about it, and I was very upset. So we finally got it published.
Yes.
So there's a couple people wanting to talk about it now. Do you want to recap or you want to hit the story first?
We can, both.
Well, which one do you want to do first?
The story.
Okay, we'll do the story first. All right, Nation, sit tight. We'll recap the soldier who got the counseling for taking his wife to the hospital. But we're going to cover the Austin bombings first.
Oh no! We'll do the recap first.
Okay, we'll do the recap first real
Yeah.
quick. Okay, so Nation, if you're just tuning in or you just saw the article post on the main page, a soldier who is detailed to the Fort Bragg Tax Center, because we haven't said that enough tonight,
Right.
was counseled for missing formation because he took his wife to the hospital because she went into labor. This soldier sent us this message saying that he was counseled, and we have seen it. saying that he was counseled after he missed formation because he took his wife to the hospital because, again, she was in labor. On top of that, the paternity leave for him is being denied by the leadership at the Fort Bragg Tax Center. So this is a detail. This is not his actual unit. He's assigned to this detail at the Fort Bragg Tax Center, and they're saying he cannot take this paternity leave to be with his wife and newborn baby. And this got Minx all fired up, and you missed it, and she was angry. It was awesome. She had a rant. Apparently, Minx knows how to rant as well.
I do.
And she also let us know that, the tax center uses fucking TurboTax, which is, again, you doot, 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 doot. I mean, Cheryl from Archer could run the damn thing, apparently, because you just punch in the numbers, and it does it for you because it's software, right? Right. So, yes. So the issue is that, again, this goes back to the toxic leadership. This goes back to where are the real leaders in the Army at, and they are fucking dying out, right? There are no real leaders, apparently, in situations like this. When you want to counsel a soldier for missing a formation because he took his wife to the hospital because she was in labor, which, again, I confirmed it with Minx, is a medical emergency.
Yeah.
So why are you counseling a soldier for taking it? That's like saying we were in a car accident and my wife is going to the hospital to be rushed to the emergency room. I'm going with her. No, we're going to counsel you because you missed formation. Same fucking concept. Soldier, you missed formation. Well, I was in a car accident. It doesn't matter. You missed formation. We're going to counsel you. Your place of duty is the formation. No, motherfucker. My place of duty is to stay alive. Or to keep my wife alive. So I'm taking her to the hospital. She could have drove herself. Yeah, let's go with that. Again, this is some fucking bullshit happening. But I'm not surprised because there's a shit ton of shitty leaders that are currently in the Army. And unfortunately, they outshine, and I hate to use that term, they outshine the good leadership that is in the Army at the moment. Why? Because somehow turds always rise to the top and are seen amongst everybody else who's doing the right thing or the thing to take care of their soldiers and troops. So if you cannot take care of your soldiers and troops and do what's right by them and be fair across the board about it, then why the fuck are you in my Army? And yes, I'm out, but it's still my fucking Army. Take care of your Joes and they will take care of you. Minx.
Oh, goody, my turn. Okay, so my deal with all of this, as most of you know, I come from, the medical side of everything. So that's where my mind initially goes. We don't know if this woman, if his spouse had to have a C-section or not, right? We don't know if there were any sort of complications because, again, HIPAA, right? We're not in the need to know basis. But again, if there were any complications during that labor process,
yep,
she is now at risk if he is not there to help her, especially given that this is their first child. If she had to have a C-section, she's going to need help getting around the house. She's going to need help moving. She cannot lift anything by herself. She was literally cut open, right? Now, all right, so now we're still on the, if she had a C-section. Mm-hmm. If that happened, let's say, if he's not at home because, again, his paternity leave was not approved was revoked or fucking whatever, if something were to happen to her while he's at his detail, because that's so fucking important, now what? Like, she can fall. She can fucking rupture her stitches. She can fucking bleed out. Like, again, these are, worst case scenarios, right?
Mm-hmm.
Same thing, though, with vaginal deliveries. There are severe complications when it comes to vaginal deliveries as well. Again, even though it is 2018, women still die in childbirth in the United States. It is a high mortality rate. It's so common to hemorrhage during fucking delivery, during childbirth. It's so fucking common. And so, okay, so now let's say she had a vaginal birth, but let's just say, for shits and giggles, she had retained placenta, right? So now she's rushed to the fucking OR for an emergency D&C because she is literally hemorrhaging. She is bleeding to death because she has retained placenta in there. Her uterus cannot clamp down. It cannot stop bleeding. And they can't fucking pump blood into her fast enough.
Right. So
like all of this just it's like the perfect storm is just building, and all these what ifs. Like, if she were to fall at all and hit her head, there we go. Like, fucking hell. Like,
breathe. So I'm going to read the counseling because we published it. Okay. So that we took the photo we got sent, right? This is an event-oriented counseling, right? Nation. So I'm reading this because you may not be able to see it, or you're listening on one of our other channels, and can't get access to the main page at the moment. So, event-oriented counseling. Key points of discussion. Part 3 of the summary of counseling, if you guys know this. Names are redacted. On 1 March 2018, you messaged me that you were at the hospital with your wife who was in labor. Letting me know was the right thing to do. However, per Sergeant First Class, name redacted, he wants a counseling for you not being at first formation. Keep continuing to inform me of any issues that you have and if you're going to be late. The next paragraph reads, reporting for duty on time is one of the most fundamental requirements of being a soldier. I understand that events like this can happen. What do you mean you understand that events like this can happen? It's fucking labor. A child is being born. If you know, counseling continues. If you know you are going to be late, contact myself and let me know as soon as possible so that I can form the chain of command. I love that. I understand that events like this can happen.
Like,
motherfucker.
It's quite clear.
How do you not comprehend this?
Gray Cloud.
Yes.
The tone of that counseling statement makes it quite clear that squad leader did not want to write this.
Oh, yeah. No, he did not. I mean, basically,
it's quite clear that this squad leader thought that this whole thing was bullshit and is like, I have my hands tied. I'm being told what to fucking do. Mm-hmm. They're telling me I have to counsel you. I'm just writing some bullshit on fucking paper. I don't know what to fucking tell you, dude. Like, we're both fucked. You did the right thing. You and I both fucking know this. But I'm being told by higher up to fucking counsel you.
Yep.
That's what's fucking happening right now. That fucking Sergeant First Class, he's not a fucking Sergeant First Class. He's an E7. He's a fucking pay grade. He's not a goddamn NCO.
He's a piece of shit E7.
No, he's a fucking pay grade. He's not an NCO. He does not deserve the title of NCO if that's how he fucking treats his soldiers. He doesn't fucking deserve it.
No, he does not. And somebody threw it out here.
Point, no magic bullet.
I know my soldiers and will always place their needs above my own.
Yes.
Soldiers are entitled to outstanding leadership. I will provide that leadership.
Right? Exactly. The fucking creed.
Motherfucker, Sergeant First Class, you are not providing outstanding leadership. You are a worthless pile of Army uniform right now. End of story. Again, this is Fort Bragg Tax Center.
Right? And the NCOIC who's probably in charge of it.
Right. Oh, yeah. How shitty do you have to be at your everyday job in the Army? How shitty do you have to be at your MOS to say, yep, we're going to task that fucking senior NCO there to go
Exactly.
be in charge of this detail?
Exactly. How shitty of a fucking NCO do you have to be for you to be tasked out to go be the NCOIC of a fucking tax center?
Or how non-critical do you have to be? Now, I got it. Joes and junior NCOs and whatnot, like sergeants and staff sergeants, got it. They're over there because, well, we got to fill bodies. And you know what? Got it. But really? I'm in charge of the tax center. Yeah, that's a great NCOR bullet. I can do TurboTax, and I'm great at...
Right. No, and sure. I agree with Nathan Skeen in Facebook Live. Like, this soldier needs to go straight to the company commander. Open door policy, bitches. And just slam that damn door, slam the door open as you with your fucking boot as you walk in. I'm here to see the commander. Ha! And Spartan kick that bitch in. And then throw that goddamn counseling statement down on his desk and be like, this is bullshit. Don't actually do that.
Yeah, don't do that because then that's bad.
Yeah, it might be looked upon as insubordination, but
or being overly aggressive, or anything else they throw at you at the moment, because
threatening manner. So don't actually do it like that. Paraphrase, if you will.
Yes.
Yeah. But something along those lines. Definitely need to go to your commander, though.
Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah. Oh my God. No, that's a command. I have to disagree, Nicholas Tate. That's a command issue.
Yeah. No. Fuck the NCO chain.
No, that's a command issue all the way, because you are being counseled and denied paternity leave by somebody
who's has no authority on whether or not you take leave or not.
Because that would mean they have AdCon over you, and I'm pretty sure that detail doesn't give them AdCon.
Right? The only person who's able to approve or deny leave is the company commander. Your first sergeant does not approve or deny leave. He can influence, but he cannot approve or deny leave. It is simply the company commander, which is why that soldier needs to go straight to the company commander.
Yep. So there it is.
Brody, there is no NCO support channel for this soldier.
No, apparently not, because...
So what NCO support channel are you talking about? Because he's being counseled for getting his laboring wife to the fucking hospital so she can deliver their first kid. And then he's being denied paternity leave after having his DA-31 fucking submitted. So, again, what NCO support channel are you talking about? Because I don't see it.
There isn't one. Again, it goes back to everything we've talked about, going back to what Shorpscott said, going back to this toxic leadership environment that always seems to rise to the top for shit like this.
Right.
Well, soldiers are different. Bullshit.
Right. And it's every soldier's right to utilize that open door policy. That's why commanders have it.
By regulation, they have to have it.
Right.
By regulation, they have to have an open door policy, and you cannot be retaliated against for using it.
And if they are, then they can be, prosecuted for retaliation.
Yes.
Know your fucking rights. Believe it or not, you do have them in the Army. You may not have a lot, but you do have some.
Oh, yeah. Hold on, David. Let's be real. Chain of command. No NCOs in the chain of command.
There isn't.
NCOs do not have command authority.
And ICE complaints won't count for this. ICE complaints are for, like, you know, going to the hospital or going to the clinic or going to the, you know, the PX or like being a customer at the ICE or at the tax center.
Customer at the ICE.
Shut up. What?
Oh, Maxine Waters meme that got thrown out earlier today. Sorry, we'll get to that later.
Oh.
Anyways, so it's that's the fucking shit about the tax center Fiat, the Fort Bragg Tax Center.
Yeah.
And I'm sure the main page will be getting messages tomorrow, maybe even tonight, but tomorrow about who sent this to you, blah 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 blah.
Oh yeah.
We want to know this and that and blah blah blah.
No, I honestly I hope the commanding general of the fucking Fort Bragg sees this shit.
Fort Bragg Tax Center. Oh, and we tagged them. Oh, don't worry about it. We tagged them in the post. Yes. Indubitably.
Right.
Well played. Anyways, let's get to another serious story, though.
Oh, Austin.
Yes, Austin.
All right. So, for those of you who don't know or who have been unaware, like I have been, Austin police are currently searching for a bombing motive, and they are saying that these explosives have been made with skill and sophistication. So police and federal investigators continued searching Tuesday for answers about a string of packages that have exploded at homes in Austin, Texas this month, killing 2 people and seriously injuring 2 others and unnerving the city at a time when it is flooded with visitors for its South by Southwest festival. While police have not provided specific details about the explosive devices so far, they have said the 3 packages that detonated at 3 homes several miles apart over an 11-day span appear to be related, and the work of a person or people who know what they are doing. Austin Police Chief Brian Manley said Tuesday that the suspects that are building these devices have been able to construct and deliver deadly bombs without setting them off at any point. When the victims have picked these packages up, they have at that point exploded, Manley said on KXAN, an Austin television station. There's a certain level of skill and sophistication that whoever is doing this has. So precisely what motivated the attacks remained a mystery Tuesday, although officials have said that they do not believe there's any connection between the bombings and the festival. Officials have urged people to use caution, telling them to call 911 if they see a potentially suspicious or unexpected package, with Manley saying that police had responded to more than 150 such calls between Monday morning and Tuesday morning. Authorities said they were looking into whether the bombings could have been a hate crime, noting that 2 people who were killed, an adult man and a teenage boy, were both black, while an elderly woman seriously injured Monday is Hispanic. Police were also looking into connections between the victims themselves. The 2 victims who were killed were both related to prominent members of Austin's African American community, and they have relatives who are close, leading families to wonder whether these connections played some role. Are you trying to say, quote, "Are you trying to say something to prominent African American families?" said Freddie Dixon, stepfather of Anthony Stephen House, the 39-year-old killed in the first explosion on March 2nd. Quote, "I don't know who they've been targeting, but for sure they went and got one of my best friend's grandsons. Someone knew the connection." So there was a bombing on March 2nd, which killed someone. And then there was 2 bombings actually yesterday, which resulted in 1 death and 1 injury.
Right. This is some fucking scary shit. Man.
Right?
Yeah, and so Muds in the chat there, he immediately tied it to a Unabomber copycat, going back to Ted Kaczynski and stuff, which is kind of an interesting theory, but I think it might be. Again, we don't know what we don't know, and obviously the investigation's underway, and so they're not going to give us a lot. Hopefully,
Yeah.
and hopefully, if the media did get a hold of it, they wouldn't fucking blow the investigation. But let's be real, it's the media.
Yeah.
It's worrisome based on the phrase that catches me in these articles is that the skill and sophistication used to create the devices.
Yes.
Okay. Where have we seen skill and sophistication before?
IEDs.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what these are. They call them bombings, but that's exactly what these are. These are IEDs.
Right. So one has the, I wouldn't say technology is not the word I want, the capability and the knowledge of building said devices. Obviously, we know it's out there, right?
Oh yeah, and it's easy, and it's easy to get.
Right, but how do you do it without hurting yourself? 1, and 2, is there something larger at play where people are being taught this by an unknown actors? Like I know these videos are out there on how to do it. Okay. But as we've seen in other theaters that there are classes that teach you how to do this shit. Okay. So the scary part is there an unknown actor or actors that are actually out here that have made it to the US that are actually teaching this skill set? Chew on that for a little while.
I think so.
So if that's the case, then we have a much larger issue that's about to come to our shores.
I mean, if you think about it, with our broken immigration system and how you're able to do a chain migration, as long as the way our immigration is set up right now, as long as one member of the family is cleared by immigration to come in, they can get everyone else in here.
Yeah.
Pretty much unvetted.
Yep. And that's the thing is that, Mike King in the Facebook live chat, does anybody else see this as a test run?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Again, it goes back to that unknown actor or actors that are teaching this ability or this capability to individuals. Right? Because you don't want the guy who drops it off. You want the guy fucking building the shit. Or teaching it, because you need to get them out of the whole equation. The problem is once you've taught somebody and they're successful at doing it, i.e. successful meaning they didn't blow themselves up in creating the device, then you have the other bit of knowledge that you have to worry about. So this is a very, very worrisome trend that we could see, because now do they become, so let's say it was this isolated thing, right? These 3 things, this one person hated these 3 individuals or these 3 families that much that they did this. Okay. Well, now obviously you're out there and you know this and you start to see these informations, and now you're a bomber for hire. that's the other part of the equation that scares me is that, oh, now I'm going to take my talents and make money on it.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, so Texas Governor Greg Abbott said his office is offering a $15,000 reward for information leading to the arrest of the person or people responsible for the, quote, atrocious attacks. And if you look at it on a map, they are linear.
Yep.
So the one that happened on the 2nd is at the very top. The first explosion yesterday is in the middle, and then yesterday's second explosion is at the bottom. But it's not random enough.
Yep.
But at the same time, it's also not. But at the same time, it is random enough. Like, it's spaced out far enough to where it's random, but it's not random.
Yep.
So.
Again, and that's.
It's and it is. It's almost like they're testing response times, and they're just trying to see reactions. And And I'm fully right there with you, Nathan. I really hope it's not an organized terror cell who's starting to
branch out.
No, like not even just branch out, but starting to enact their plan. You know, who've been planning something for so long, and now they're doing test runs.
Yep.
To see what kind of response there's going to be and what they can get away with.
Right. But not only that, but to see if their actual shit works.
Yeah.
You know, proof of concept. And to top, you know, Greg Abbott announced the 15,000. An additional reward of 50,000 was announced by Houston ATF.
Nice.
Combined. So Houston ATF, the San Antonio FBI Division, and Austin Police Department have thrown out 50,000 combined together. So nation, if you are listening to us in Austin at the moment, be wary of packages that are on your porch.
Yep.
No matter where they say they're from. If it's, you know, wrapped up in the Amazon tape, or if it's wrapped up in a FedEx box or whatever it is, if you are not expecting it,
right? If you're not expecting a box, right? Please, like, we can't, like, you know, those of us who have deployed, like, you know, we've gone through IED detection training, and we've gone through the whole, like, hey, if it wasn't there before, like, don't fuck with it, like, call EOD.
Yeah. All that shit in.
Yeah, like, you know, remember your training, especially if there's any veterans in Austin, or, you know, reservists or guardsmen in Austin, like, remember that training. And if, like Greg Klaus said, if you see that there's a box on your front porch and you did not order anything, fucking call someone. Like, call the authorities and be like, hey, there's something here.
Yep.
Like, this shit is not to be taken lightly.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah. And don't be the hero of, like, you know, trying to shoot it or whatever. Fucking just call the authorities.
Yeah.
Just call the authorities and let them deal with it. But nation, again, be aware of what's going on. Be aware of your surroundings.
Right. Casey, it said, the article just said it went, the IEDs went off when people, when the victims picked up the box. So it wasn't that they went and opened it. It was they picked it up.
Yep.
Which is fucking ridiculous. Because, you know, most of the time it's when you friggin' open the box. What's in the box? But no, like, so, I mean, the police chief's absolutely correct in saying that this is a completely, whoever's doing this, like, whether it's one person or a group of people, they're completely skilled at doing this, and these are sophisticated IEDs.
Yep.
So just got to be on the lookout. Right? Keep your head on a swivel and shit. Ban all mail. That'll work. But yeah.
Man.
Hi, Dad. Hi, Loretta. Oh, happy belated birthday, Dad.
Wow, really?
I sent him a text on his birthday, but he didn't respond.
You sent him a card?
No. I sent him
Our
a text.
generation likes cards.
I sent him a text.
You gotta send him a card.
He's not at home right now.
Well, it would be there when he got there. I'm just saying. Man, it's fucked up shit.
They named their cat after me.
One
of their cats. I got a picture of her too. She's cute.
That's terrible. Oh, wow. Wow. It's another fast hour.
Yeah, it was. It was a good time.
Good times. It's good times. Ugh. Do we have any other articles? Do we have any other good stories?
That's all.
Let me check fake news quick and see if there's anything good. Checking the fake news.
Oh, I need to call him. All right, I'll call him. I'll
Yeah, see?
See? Whatever. He knows how to text.
Yeah, well, again.
He does. Now, don't ask me how old he is, because I don't know.
Oh my god! All right, here we go. I gotta start to close this out.
All right.
Sheriff devastated after student finds his forgotten gun in middle school locker room.
I'm sorry, middle school?
Yeah. A local sheriff in Michigan apologized on Tuesday for accidentally leaving in a middle school locker room a gun that was later discovered by one of the students.
Oh, okay.
Isabella County Sheriff Michael Main said he was devastated by his lack of accountability after a student at Shepherd Middle School found the firearm in the locker room bathroom. Quote, I have no excuse for my lack of responsibility with this matter, Main said in a statement on Tuesday. I have worked diligently my entire career to protect people, especially our youth. However, I have failed to do just that. I am devastated with my lack of accountability in this matter. According to his statement, Main said he was using the school's facilities to change from regular clothes to his uniform because he had been there over the weekend for an event. He said he believed that his gun, which was his backup weapon, was in his bag when he left. Main praised the student who reported the firearm on Monday to an adult. Shepherd Police Chief Luke Sawyer told the Associated Press Tuesday that his department is investigating the incident and that the findings will be turned over to the Isabella County Prosecutor's Office. Prosecutors will decide if any charges are to be filed.
Right. Where's your weapon?
No shit. You've been low crawling for a long time.
Right. Goodness. Oh, apparently my dad is 66, by the way.
That's good. It's a good age to be.
Right?
Shepherd Schools Superintendent Claire Bunker told the Morning Sun that the incident was a mistake and that she was proud of the student for notifying someone. Sheriff Main is a great person and an asset to Isabella County. She said he is a human and made a mistake. He takes full responsibility for the incident. I'm extremely proud of the student who brought it to the attention of a staff member. In the 20 years of law enforcement service, I have never left a weapon anywhere, Main said in his statement. I am prepared for the harsh criticism that will follow the release of this information. I understand clearly that I have a higher level of standard that must be met, and quite frankly, I let myself, my family, and the community down.
20 years. What did he do? Like, did he freak? I want to know. Like, I have questions. Did he freak out at all, wondering where his fucking weapon was? Like, during the time that it was in the locker? Like, you know, again, this is your weapon that you've had for 20 years now.
Well, here's the thing. He says it was a backup weapon. So if he was changing clothes, right, to go to uniform from street clothes to uniform, right? So he's probably down dressing and he was probably carrying his backup weapon.
Ugh.
And he put his stuff in there to get out of the way while he showered and changed and whatnot. And then, one, I don't know how he did not see it as he removed the items from the locker.
Right?
So there's questions too.
Or keep it in your bag.
Like
right? Like as soon as you take it off, put it in your bag.
Not put it in your bag. How do you not put it in your bag first and then change? Oh,
come on, man! You're making the rest of us look bad.
Let me disarm and put it down here. But yeah, so I got it. You know what? It could have been worse, but at least he's at least owned it and he's ready to take whatever happens.
That's true.
I give him that much. He's owned it and he's ready to take whatever happens to heart, and he will deal with it.
Yeah.
So at least I give him that much. But I still think that he should have to do something. He should be punished somehow. And you know what? A fire weapons safety class, like as a part of a hunter education program that he's got to teach, would be fantastic. Not only does he have to attend it, he has to teach a portion of it. That would be awesome. But it's neither there nor there.
Drink your scotch.
It's delicious. Ooh.
All right, y'all. That's it for us. That's a good show.
It's a good show. It was a fast show tonight.
It was.
Awesome.
So, a bit of a recap. Hillary Clinton still apparently can't let go that she lost the election and is now blaming white women for losing the election a year and a half ago. The bitch needs to take a card out of Elsa's handbook and let it go. Right? So it's just... oh, yeah, and some stairs in India tried to kill her, and it was hilarious. What else happened? Oh, yeah, flat earthers are trying to get a reality TV show because they still think that the earth is flat somehow. President Donald Trump made Rick Tillerson eat some Caesar salad because A2 Brutus. What else? Oh, yeah. And the House Intelligence Committee found that there was no collusion between Russia and President Trump during his campaign.
Yes, but the investigation continues by Special Prosecutor Mueller.
Right? Although this House Intelligence Committee has been going on for 14 months.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and we run out of money in 10 days.
Yes.
The government shuts down in 10 days, so there's that.
Yeah. So, God, I hope so.
Yes.
I need a real vacation. Not this 1 day, 3 hour bullshit. No, I need a real shutdown like for a fucking week.
Dude, your last shutdown, the 3 hour one.
Oh my God. Worst shutdown ever.
It was amazing.
I was so angry.
Worst shutdown ever.
It was terrible.
But all right. So as you guys know, we have a show almost every night on the week. So we've got a show 5 nights a week. So tonight is Tied Up Tuesday with myself, Minx, and down there is Gray Cloud. Tomorrow we don't have a show.
Nope.
Thursday we have Sergeant's Time, and that is with Ice and Doc Madness and Mike Golf, and they talk about active duty stuff, and it's Sergeant's Time. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I've never gone through Sergeant's Time. I don't know what to expect.
Well,
it's training.
It is.
But like good training here.
It's sometimes fun.
It's good training here, but like real like sergeant's time, like in the like army, is not so much. Friday is Friday Night Freedom with myself, Minx, and Pookie. Saturday is Saturday Night Savagery with Jay Reddy and Pookie. And then we have the Monday edition with Ice and Flash. And then we're back here with Tuesday. So that's our show lineup. Our next guest is not until the 22nd of March, so next Thursday. And that is actor Chris Brunetti, YouTube star Bion No Cash McCullough, and the executive director of House of Hope, Brian Braddock. So that'll be next Thursday. Ooh. Other than that, that's our show.
That's it, Nation.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know.
Shots and whatnot.
So, yeah, I hope you guys have a great Tuesday, or great rest of your Tuesday, and a great rest of your week, and we'll see you on Thursday. Have a good night. Bye.
Good night, Nation.
Night, right? Yeah, good night. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing.
Canvas is blank, no tears have been cried, nobody has lied. Far from complacent, just walking on shells. This feeling that love conquers everything else, until you reach the point in communicate, so set to leave, but we were forced to wait. Nobody said we had to relate. At the end, it's over. I'm finally sober. I'm finally sober. My only demon, my only regret is that I left you with scars, so that you'll never forget. Sick of forgiving my mistakes and my faults. Shattered your glass heart to millions when I ripped it apart. There's nothing left. Love is gone. So there was a failure to communicate, so set to leave, but we were forced to wait. Nobody said we had to relate. At the end, it's over. I'm finally sober. I'm finally sober. Nobody said we had to relate. At the end, it's over.